Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So the new patch notes have just dropped and we're going to take a look at exactly what is new.
Blitz through Hellish Inferno in Risk and Rally. No reward is truly ever reaped without risk, adventurer. Since our last content update, you reeled in rewards from Fisher's Frenzy, hunted for legendary gems with priority drop rates, and fought back hellish invaders with the aid of new feature updates. The cursed solstice rages onwards with a final event, Risk and Rally. After blazing through dungeons of nightmarish hordes, you can climb your way through the Season 29 Battle Pass Untamed Wisdom, try your luck in the Revenant market, and claim rewards from your favourite returning events. Let's take a look at Risk and Rally. Speed shall pave your road to recognition in Risk and Rally. From July 25th at 3 AM server time till August 11, 3 AM server time, a dungeon will be selected every 12 hours. You must cleanse this hive of hell with the utmost swiftness to not only keep Sanctuary safe, but to cement yourself on the Risk and Rally leaderboards. There will be a specific leaderboard for each current dungeon. Clear the dungeon by defeating the final boss as quickly as possible, and depending on your clear time, you'll be attached to that dungeon's leaderboard, receiving points for your placement. You can run the current dungeon as many times as you'd like within the 12-hour instance. Only your best time will be recorded, along with the points received for this entry. The points you earn during each 12-hour instance will go towards your placement on the Risk and Rally leaderboard for the whole event. Both the current dungeon and Risk and Rally leaderboards are split out by Inferno and Hell difficulty and by class. The event is open to all players level 30 and above. The selected dungeon can be any of the following: Cavern of Echoes, Forgotten Tower, Mad King's Breach, Temple of Nimari, Tomb of Fahir, or Tristram Cathedral. Placing on the 12-hour leaderboards will grant you, and you can see here, depending on where you sit on the leaderboard, there are different materials up for grabs, which this doesn't really interest me so much as the next lot of rewards for this event. So this part of the rewards interests me a bit more because there's the chance to gain legendary gems, legendary crests, and obviously the limited time Nimbus as well. So I've had these limited time Nimbus in the past and they do look awesome. Obviously the only time you can normally get them is with Phantom Market cosmetics, which cost a fortune. So this is a much more fun way to be able to gain those for your character. Next up, we have the new Revenant market in game. So this landed today, and this actually has two different cosmetics, as you can see from the graphic here. So a new type of market has come to Diablo Immortal, and with it the opportunity to acquire two previously released Phantom Market cosmetics, Hatred's Heritage and Deathless Destiny. So basically with this Phantom Market there's the opportunity to gain either or both of the cosmetics. I think I've not actually looked into this yet. Obviously you all get a free roll and we will probably all get the emoji like normal, but yeah, these are the two cosmetics that will be available and they are previously released in game, so some players already have these. While on the subject of cosmetics, let's take a look at the new Battle Pass cosmetic. So this is how it looks for the characters. Unfortunately the video is kind of pixelated, I'm not sure why. But this is obviously a more realistic idea of how it looks on your character. So for Wizard it's quite cool, and this is the graphic that we have for it as well. So it looks quite nice for Wizard, a little bit different to some of the previous Battle Pass cosmetics, and thankfully it's not just completely red like the majority of them have been for the last year. Now moving on to returning events. Starting off, we have Fractured Planemaker come back, Conqueror as well. We have Hungering Moon. That one's always nice for the rewards. Wild Brawl as well, so a mix of PvP and PvE events. Shady Stock for some easy gear. And also we have some feature updates as well. So let's take a look at these in a little bit more detail. Starting off with the health bars in PvP. So if in PvP you have a cheat death skill equipped, your health bar will display with a silver frame around it. So this is to highlight why people aren't dying in PvP basically, because this happens quite a lot with certain skills. So this will be highlighted if you've got a Saviour skill with your familiar, class skills such as Barbarian's Undying Rage, Phoenix Ashes, or the cheat death Paragon specialization. There's also the new blacksmith in the Court of Whispers, as was already talked about in the previous update. Castle Ereban, there's now a chance for monstrous essence from the treasure chest. The resurrection time for defenders in Zealous Idol will increase relative to the position of the idols. Paragon trees will now be activated from central nodes, so this makes it a lot easier for changing your Paragon. The armory will also have an option to save your selected reforged loadouts. Using dash skills will no longer interrupt automatic navigation because it's super annoying when that happens. A few people may have noticed that. We also have Dream and Drown Cascade legendary item. The cooldown is being changed on that. And upon defeating a Elite boss, your teammates' heavy or steer chests will automatically open. So if someone crashes at the end of a raid, you won't need to wait for them to revive or log back in game or anything like that to actually be able to open those chests. And lastly, as some of these changes are already live in game, I just wanted to show you what the new Paragon system looks like. So obviously we've had this updated system put in game, but down the side here you can see which skills you have active within each tree, and you'll be able to change each tree that is active by simply clicking the center of it. So if I wanted to equip skills on any of these, I could equip the skills that I wanted for each tree and then activate the correct tree using that center button. So that is it from me today. I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.